Sir,
Hi, sir. Hi, hi.
hi sir.
Hi, sir.
Please continue, sir.
Oh, it's, good evening. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, audible, sir. Please continue.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So, yesterday itself I told, right? And what topic we are going to see today? What topic we planned for today? Hope you people remember that. What topic we planned today? It's fast, fast, fast. Why there is no response from your side? Hello, students. Yes, tell me what topic I told yesterday itself, right? It's very good. And today we are going to discuss about the time, speed, and distance. Time, speed, and distance. I think already I told the basics few days back. Okay, how to convert one unit into another unit like that. So, how will you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second? How will you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second? How will you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second into 5 by 18? Okay, meter per second to kilometer per hour into 18 by 5. Okay, yes, these are all the things I already told. Okay, directly we will go to the problems. Okay, directly we will go to the problem. Can you make a note of this? Still it is blur. What about now? What about now? Okay, note down the question. A person walks 5 km per hour for 6 hours and at 4 km per hour for 12 hours. What is the average speed? What is the average speed? Okay, and I explain the average. When I explained the basic concept of average, I think I gave the formula how to find average. How to find the average? Average is equal to sum of n numbers divided by n. Sum of n numbers divided by n. Sum divided by total. Okay, listen. But this case is not applicable in speed concept. This case is not applicable in speed concept. Okay. For example, I'll give you one question. A person is moving. A person is travel from Hyderabad to Vizag. Okay, a person is travel from Hyderabad to Vizag at 60 km per hour, and while return, that means from Vizag to Hyderabad, he travel at a speed of 40 km per hour. What is his average speed? Can you tell me what is his average speed? What is his average speed? It's very good. I got an answer from Jayalakshmi. What about others? Fifty, sir. Okay. Shall we cross verify our answer? Okay. We'll cross verify our answer. You are telling that the average speed is 50. Okay. Average speed is 50. Okay. For example, we consider the total distance between Hyderabad and Vizag is 240 km. For example, don't tell the exact distance. Let us assume 240 km. Let us assume 240 km. Okay. 240 km. When we are traveling at 60 km per hour, what is the time taken? What is the time taken for our upward journey? What is the time taken for our upward journey? Say from Hyderabad to Vizag, we are traveling at 240 km. Total distance is 240 km, and our speed is 60 km per hour. What is the time taken? It is 4 hours. It is a 4 hours. Okay. Here, if we travel at 240 by 40, because while return we are traveling at 40 km per hour. So 240 divided by 40, what is the total time taken? What is the total time taken? 240 divided by 40, 6 hours. That means from Hyderabad to Vizag, we traveled at 60 km per hour and we reach in 4 hours. Okay, while return we reach in 6 hours. Can you tell me what is the total distance we traveled? Can you tell me what is the total distance we traveled? What is the total distance we traveled? What is the total distance we traveled? 480 kilometers, ba? What is the distance we traveled? 480 kilometer. Okay. What is the total distance we traveled? What is the total hour we traveled? What is the total hour we traveled? 10 hours. And you people are telling that, sir, our average speed is 50, sir. Okay, what is distance formula? Speed into time, right? What is our distance formula? Speed into time. And our speed, you people are telling that 50, and we are traveling for 10 hours, means what is the total distance we travel? 500 kilometer. So according to your calculation, it is 500 kilometer, but when I have calculated manually, it is 480. Both are same? No, sir. Approximate values are negligible ones, sir. Okay. Can we take like that? No, no, no. Okay. So total kilometer. What is the total distance we traveled? 480, and time taken is 10. What is the speed formula? Speed is distance by time. What is the total distance traveled? 480 divided by 10. So what is your average speed? 48 kilometer per hour. What is your average speed? 48 kilometer per hour. Sir, what is this, sir? Then add divided by 2 is not applicable. Not applicable in case of average speed. Not applicable in case of average speed. Listen carefully how to find average speed. Check. We travel at two different speeds, 60 kilometer, 40 kilometer. One speed travel time is 4, another speed travel time is 6 hours. But in this speed, what is the distance we traveled? 240. In the speed, what is the distance we traveled? 240. In both cases, here what is constant? In both cases, what is constant? Speed or distance or time? Distance. Okay, listen. So, kindly make a note of it. If distance is same, if distance same, if distance same, your average speed formula is 2s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. If distance same, your average speed formula is 2s1 plus s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. If time is same, average speed is s1 plus s2 divided by 2. If nothing is to say constant, the general average speed formula is total distance divided by total time. Total distance divided by total time, that is d1 plus d2 plus d3 divided by t1 plus t2 plus t3. It goes on like this. It goes on like this. Kindly make a note of it. Kindly make a note of it. If you people note the things, just give me a message. Okay. In the given question, just look at the question. In given question, first a man walked. So wait, I'll copy the question. A person walks at 5 km per hour for 6 hours. If a person walks at 5 km per hour, 5 km per hour for 6 hours, what is the distance he may travel? 5 hours per hour, 5 km per hour, and he traveled for 6 hours. Now, what is the total kilometer he can travel? 30 kilometer. Because distance equal to speed into time. Okay. And another person 4 kilometer, same person 4 kilometer per hour. If he walked 4 kilometer per hour for 12 hours. For 12 hours. 4 kilometer per hour for 12 hours. Now, what is the total distance traveled? 48. 4 into 12, 48 kilometer. Now tell me, is distance is same? Or time is same? No. Then which formula we use to find average speed? Average speed is nothing but total distance divided by total time. Total distance divided by total time. What is the total distance? What is the total distance traveled? What is the total distance traveled? 78. Okay. What is the total time traveled? What is the total time traveled? 18. Okay. Divide 78 by 18. If you divide by 2, it is 39 divided by 9. Okay. If you divide 39 by 9, 4 times it is 36. What is the remainder? 4 times it is 36. What is the remainder? Yes. So the answer is 4 3 by 9. 4, 3 by 9. So if you divide by 3, it is 4, 1 by 3. So 4, 1 by 3, or we can call it as 4.333 kilometer. 4.33 kilometer. Are you clear how to convert as a mixed fraction? How to convert the equation as a mixed fraction? Try this. A motorcyclist travel for 10 hours, first half at 21 km per hour and other half at 24 km per hour. Find the distance traveled. Okay, find the distance traveled. Okay, that means what is the formula for distance? What is the general formula for distance? Speed into time. Okay, general formula for distance is speed into time. Okay, so here the person is traveling at one speed or more than one speed. A person is traveling at one speed or more than one speed. More than one speed. Because first half he traveled at 21, second half he traveled at 24. If a person traveled at more than one speed, now we need to find average speed. So we need average speed. We need to find average speed. So our distance formula will become average speed into time. Average speed into total time. Average speed into total time. Okay. We know to find average speed we have a lot of criteria, right? We need to find whether distance same or time same or general formula. Read this question and tell me whether it is distance same or time same. First half at no. This includes find the distance traveled. So he's traveled first half of the journey at 21 kilometer and second half at 24 kilometer. So in total distance, first half he traveled at 21 kilometer, second half he traveled at 24 kilometer. Listen, first half, second half means they are talking about the distance. Okay, yeah? So here usually they used to mention first half of the journey. So whether it is mentioned or not, okay. So he traveled for totally 10 hours. Just during his journey, first half, that means what is the total distance? The first half of the distance he traveled at 21, second half of the 24. So average speed formula is 2s1 s2 divided by s1 plus s2. So into time. Okay, what is the first speed? 21. What is the second speed? 24. If you add, you will get 45 into 10. And if you divide by 5, it is 2 times and it is 9 times. And if you divide by 3, this is 7 times. And if you divide by 3, this is 8 times and this is 7 times. Okay, 7 8s are 56, 56 into 4, 224 kilometer. The answer is 224 kilometer. It's not 225. So when we travel, when we are saying at first half, second half means, when we are saying first half, second half means, it represents the distance, not the time. Okay. Listen, listen. So if you are traveling this thing, listen, if you are traveling this, now your total journey, they used to express in terms of distance, not in terms of time. Okay, for example, okay, from A to B, you are going this journey, this total journey or total things you are considering in terms of distance. So in this total distance traveled, first half he traveled at 21, second half he traveled at 24. So whatever distance he traveled, the first half he traveled at 21 kilometer per hour, second half he traveled at 24 kilometer per hour. Next one. Okay. Okay, try this question. Wait, sorry, I forgot to try this. And these type of question you can expect a lot. These type of question you will expect a lot. If a man walks at 4 kilometer per hour, he misses the bus by 10 minutes. If he walks at 5 kilometer per hour, he reaches by 5 minutes before the arrival of bus. How far is the bus stand? And this type of question we used to have. It's noted. Okay, listen. If a man walks at 4 kilometer per hour, he misses the bus by 10 minutes. Okay, let consider he is traveling from his home to bus stop. He traveling from his home to bus stop. Okay, he travel 1 second. He travel from his home to bus stop. Okay, listen. So, what is the distance he traveled? Do you know that? What is the distance he traveled? Do you know that? What is the distance he traveled? Do you know that? No. Okay, you know that you don't know the distance, right? Take D. If a man walks at 4 kilometer per hour, and do you know the speed? And do you know the speed? And do you know the speed of the person? Do you know the speed of the person? If a man, I will pose the question again. If a man walks at 4 kilometer per hour, yes, he walks at 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, he misses the bus by 10 minutes. He misses the bus by 10 minutes. He missed the bus by 10 minutes now. He was earlier to the bus stop or he was late to the bus stop. He was earlier to the bus stop or he was late to the bus stop. He was late, right? He was late means he is taking more time. He is taking more time. So what is the time taken? It is T plus 6 minutes. 6 or 10? What is the time? 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Hey, first listen, I will tell you the shortcut method, then later. Okay, T plus 10 minutes. Okay. Now, this is the first day happened. Okay, first day he misses the bus. So he make a commitment. Tomorrow I will go early and I am going to catch the bus. So like that he planned. Okay, like that he planned. Like that he planned. Sorry. T plus 10. T plus 10, not a kilometer per hour. T plus 10. So tomorrow he planned like this. If he walks at 5 kilometer per hour, next day he planned, now I am going to walk fast. Okay. So tomorrow he walks at 5 kilometer per hour. He reaches 5 minutes before the arrival of the bus. 5 minutes before arrival of the bus now, he is taking less time or more time. 5 minutes before arrival of time now, he is taking less time or more time. Less time. So usual time he is taking 5 minutes less. Usual time he is taking 5 minutes less. Okay. And what is the distance traveled on both day? What is the distance traveled on both day? Same. What is the distance traveled on both day? Same. D. Okay. Here there are two unknown parameters. One is D, another one is T. Okay. Let's just read the question carefully and tell me what is the thing they are asking. How far is the bus stand? What is the thing they are asking? How far? How far means distance they are asking. Okay, distance means we need to find D. Okay, here two unknown variables T and D. So we need to find D. So what we need to eliminate? What we need to eliminate? T. T is time. T is time. So find time here. T plus 10. Time is equal to distance by speed. So D by 4. From this equation, can you tell me what is time? T minus 5. Okay. So this is distance by speed. D by 5. So if you minus it, it will get cancelled. So it is 15 equal to D by 4 minus D by 5. 15 equal to D by 4 minus D by 5. So 15 is minutes or hours, pa? 15 is minutes or hour? 15 is minutes or hour? Minutes. But here kilometer per hour. It was mentioned in kilometer per hour. So we need to convert this 15 minutes into hours. How will you convert minute into hours? 60. How will you convert minute into hours? 60 divided by 60. That's all. Solve the equation. 4, 5. LCM is 20. So this is 5D minus 4D equal to 15 by 60. If you divide, this is 3 times and this is 5 times. So 5 is equal to D. So what is the distance? So what is the distance? It is 5 kilometer. What is the distance? It is 5 kilometer. Okay, clear? Listen, I will explain again. So yesterday he traveled. Yesterday and today he traveled same distance. Yesterday he traveled at 4 kilometer per hour, and today it is 5 kilometer per hour. Yesterday he take 10 minutes extra. Today he take 5 minutes less. So if you find the time formula, time is distance by speed, time is distance by speed, time is distance by speed. If you minus it now, T will get cancelled. So 10 plus 5, 15, D by 4 minus D by 5. This 15 is in minutes. To convert into hours, it is by 60. And if you solve, you will get the value of D. Is it clear? Is it clear? Or if you have doubt at any point, just specifically, sir, at this point. Yes. Right, I will paste the question here. Yes, in comment box check this. Listen, for these type of question, no need to write all those things directly. We can go for one step. For example, tell me, listen carefully. If the bus is 5:30, the bus time is 5:30 now. First day he went 10 minutes late. First day he went 10 minutes late now. At what time he reached? At what time he reached? 5:40. Very good. Okay. Today, 5 minutes earlier. So what is the time he reached? Today he was 5 minutes earlier. So 5:25. Okay. What is the time difference between yesterday and today? What is the time difference between yesterday and today? 15 minutes. That means T1 minus T2 is 15 minutes. Correct? 15 minutes, I can write it as 15 by 60. Okay, directly we can write time is nothing but distance by speed, right? Time is nothing but distance by speed. So distance, yesterday's speed is 4 kilometer per hour minus distance by today's speed is 15 by 60. So directly we can put this step. Clear? So 10 minutes late, 5 minutes earlier, so the difference is 15 minutes. So yesterday time is d by 4, today time is d by 5. So d by 4 minus d by 5 is 15 by 60. Directly we can put this step. Okay, try this question. Try this question. In covering a distance of 30 km, Sachin takes 2 hours more than Rohit. Sachin takes 2 hours more than Rohit. If Sachin doubles his speed, he would take 1 hour less than Rohit. Let's try this. Try fast. We can solve it very easily. It's a very easy question. Okay, can you able to tell me the time difference? Can you able to tell me the time difference? In covering a distance of 30 kilometers, Sachin takes 2 hours more than Rohit. Okay, Rohit, he is taking 2 hours extra. If he doubles the speed now, he is taking 1 hour less. So what is the time difference? Okay, in first case from Rohit, he is taking 2 hours extra. In now case, he are taking 1 hour less. So what is the time difference? No. It's okay. If you have doubt in this, just assume at what time Rohit reach. Just assume a time for Rohit. Just assume a time for Rohit. Tell me any one time. 6 o'clock. Okay. 6 p.m. Suppose he is taking 2 hours extra now. At what time he may reach? He is taking 2 hours extra now. What time he may reach? 8 p.m. Now he is reaching 1 hour before Rohit. Read the question carefully. Sorry. He reached 1 hour before. 1 hour before, now it is 5 p.m. Now tell me what is the time difference? Now tell me what is the time difference? 3 hours. Hey, listen, Ra. One is plus 2. Another one is minus 3. If the symbol is difference, not just add it. Just add it. That's all. Okay, listen, this is A, this is B. So we need to find difference A minus B. This is plus 2 minus of, this is minus 1, minus of minus 1 plus 1. So it is 3 hours. Is it clear? Okay. Okay, listen. This is T1, this is T2. So T1 minus T2 is 3 hours. Okay, what is T1? This is T1. So T is nothing but distance by speed. T is nothing but distance by speed. What is the distance travel? 30. What is the speed? Read the question carefully. Did they give Sachin speed? At any part did they mention Sachin speed? No. So take it as S. Minus. Here, time is equal to distance by speed. But here what Sachin done? He is using same speed or any other things he done? He is using same speed or any other things he done? Read the question, read the question carefully. In covering a distance of 30 km, Sachin takes 2 hours more than Rohit. Sachin takes 2 hours more than Rohit. If Sachin doubles his speed, he will take 1 hour less than Rohit. So when he is 1 hour less, by what condition he is 1 hour less? By double his speed. Double his speed na. Initially he went in the speed, yes. Now what is the speed? 2s. So 30 divided by 2s. Are you people clear about this? Listen. Yesterday he traveled at s speed. Today he traveled at 2s speed. Yesterday he had traveled 30 kilometer. Today he traveled 30 kilometer, and this time difference is 3 hours. So this time difference, distance. What is distance? 30 divided by s minus 30 divided by 2s equal to 3 hours. Okay. 2 cancel, it is 15. So 30 minus 15, it is 15 by s equal to 3. So 15 by 3 equal to s. Again the answer is 5 kilometer. Is it clear? Same question, in previous question they gave speed and as distance. Now kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour. In previous question, they gave speed and asked distance. In this question, they gave distance and they are asking speed. That's all. Are you able to get just give me a reply? Are you able to get this equation? Is one is clear? If you are able to get this equation, then it is very easy. This is a very important thing. So always keep that in your mind. Time is equal to distance by speed. Time is equal to distance by speed. Okay, if you are able to get this now, this is very simple question. Just check only 2 steps. It's okay. Try this question. Again, same type of problem. Fast. A train does a journey without speed, without stoppage in 8 hours. If it had traveled 5 kilometer per hour faster, it would have done the journey in 6 hours 40 minutes. Find the original speed. Okay, same thing. Okay, here also the same condition. Here also same condition. What is the first time? One time is 8 hours. Another time is 6 hours 40 minutes. 6 hours 40 minutes. Okay. Eight hours and 6 hours 40 minutes. Okay. Next. What is the speed? Do you know the speed? Actual speed? No. And second time he increased the speed by 5. Second time he increased the speed by 5. So what is the distance in both case? 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 Listen, read the question carefully. I will explain the question. A train. Hey, then why you people done, sir? We done a question. Listen, that's why I ask you to copy the question. Okay, a train does a journey without stoppage in 8 hours. So the train done a journey in 8 hours. If it has traveled 5 kilometer faster, it has traveled 5 kilometer per hour faster. You consider initial speed is x. Now it is traveling at x plus 5. Now it traveling at x plus 5. Okay. It would have done the journey in 6 hours 40 minutes. So what is the thing? If it travel at x kilometer, it reach the destination in 8 hours. If it travel at x plus 5 kilometer, it reach the destination in 6 hours 40 minutes. Okay. Find its original speed. So they are asking x value. Okay. What about distance? We don't know about distance. In both cases, is distance is same or different? In both cases, is the distance is same or different? Same. Same. Both cases, it is same. Okay. We know two unknown parameters. There are two unknown parameters. One is x, another one is d. Two unknown parameters. One is x, another one is d. What we need to find? D or x? X. So what we need to eliminate? What we need to eliminate? D. So what is distance formula? Speed into time. What is distance formula? Speed into time. Distance equal to speed into time. In both cases, D is same. So we can equate this. So what is speed into time? X into 8, which is equal to here x plus 5 into 6 hour 40 minutes. How will you convert 6 hour 40 minutes? So 6 hour 40 minutes, we can take it by 40 by 60. 40 by 60, because 40 minutes I am converting as minute hour. So this will cancel. This is 2 by 3. Listen, 6 2 by 3. How will you take 6 2 by 3? 6 3s are 18. 18 plus 2, 20. So this is nothing but 20 by 3. This is nothing but 20 by 3. Listen, again I am telling you, listen carefully. It is 6 hours 20 minutes. So to convert this as also hour, what we need, we can divide this by 60, 6 hours 40 minutes. Okay, so then it is 2 by 3. So it is 6 2 by 3 hours. So multiply, if you multiply it, na, 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 2, 20 by 3. So it is 20 by 3. Okay. Okay, what happened? Okay, this is 8x. If 3 came here, na, it is 24x equal to, this is 20x plus 100. 20x plus 100. Okay, if it came here, na, 4x. 4x equal to 100. So x is equal to 25 kilometer per hour. X is equal to 25 kilometer per hour. X is equal to 25 kilometer per hour. Is it clear? Again and again we are doing the same thing, comparing two datas. Comparing two datas. Okay. So if he traveled at this speed, what will happen? If he reduced his speed, what will happen? If he missed the bus, it was like this. Listen, if you analyze last three problems, I gave all the conditions. In first question we find distance. In second question we find the time. Okay. Sorry, speed. Here also we are finding the speed. So different type of question but same model. Is it clear? So this is one of the important type of time and speed problem. So analyzing two datas and find the unknown things. Are you clear? So don't hesitate. If you have any doubt, ask me where you are, in which place you are having doubt. I will explain it. Okay, super. So next, relative speed problem. Relative speed problem. So the next one is the relative speed problem. What is the relative speed? What is the relative speed? When if you are comparing when you are dealing with speed of two different person, when you are dealing with speed of two different person, you need to find the relative speed. Listen carefully. I am going to explain the basics of relative speed. Okay. For example, we will take two person A and B. A speed is 30 kilometer per hour, for example. Okay. B speed is 20 kilometer per hour, for example, and they are traveling in same direction. Okay, so from this point, this is a starting point. From this point, A is traveling for 1 hour, so he could reach how many kilometer? A is traveling for 1 hour, so what is the distance he can reach? What is the distance he can reach? 30 kilometer. That's very good. 30 kilometer. Okay. If B is traveling in the same direction for 1 hour, what is the distance he can able to reach? Here, the place of A. Okay. If B is traveling in the same direction, what is the distance he can able to reach? 20 kilometer. B. So, now tell me, what is the distance between A and B? What is the distance between A and B? 10 kilometer. This 10 kilometer is for how many hours? This 10 kilometer is for how many hours? 1 hour. So, they are at the distance of 10 kilometer per hour. If you find the distance for 1 hour, then it is speed. So this is their relative speed. So how will you get 10 from 30 and 20? How will you get 10 from 30 and 20? Yes, 30 minus 20. 30 minus 20 you will get 10. That's why we called as relative speed is S1 minus S2. Relative speed is S1 minus S2 if they are traveling in what direction? Same direction or opposite direction? Same direction. They are traveling in same direction or opposite direction? Same direction. So if they are traveling in same direction and the relative speed is S1 minus S2. Clear? Clear. I think you already heard about the term relative speed. Same direction means minus, opposite direction means plus. I think you know the basic, but this is the thing actually happen. So what is the difference between them? It is difference between the speed for 1 hour. Okay. Now can you able to tell me what is the relative speed if they are traveling in opposite direction? What is the relative speed if they are traveling in opposite direction? What is the relative speed if they are traveling in opposite direction? Yes, very good. Plus, that's all. Plus. So the relative speed is S1 plus S2. The relative speed is S1 plus S2. Clear? Okay. Note, kindly note the question. Kindly note the question. The distance between two cities is 800 kilometer. The distance between two cities is 800. A motor car starts from the first city at a speed of 30 km per hour. At the same time, another car starts from the second city towards the first at the speed of 50 km per hour. What is the distance of point from which first city where both cars meet? And the both cars meet. There is a possibility to get these type of question. There is a possibility to get these type of question when it will meet each other. When it will meet each other. Listen. There is a two city and the distance between two cities is 800 kilometer. I'll explain the question first. Distance between two cities 800 kilometer. A motor car starts from the. Hey, listen, I posted in the comment box. Listen. Okay. A motor car starts from the first city at a speed of 30 km per hour. At the same time, another car starts from the second city at the speed of 50 km per hour. Okay. What is the distance between two cities? 800. What is one car traveling speed? 30 km per hour. What is the another car traveling speed? 50 km per hour. Okay. That's fine. Yes. Okay, they are traveling in same direction or in opposite direction, pa? They are traveling in same direction or opposite direction? They are traveling in opposite direction. Superb. Hey, from one city to another, pa, at the same time another car starts. Sai Jaswant, listen carefully. Read the question carefully. So, this is two city A and B. Okay. And the distance between the two cities is 800 kilometer. 800. No problem, Sai. One second, sorry. The motor car start from the first city at a speed of 30 km per hour. Okay, the car from this place, starting at traveling at 30 km per hour. Okay, the car from this place. Okay, the car from this place at 50 km per hour. Now, first find at what time they will meet. Then we can find the distance. At first, what time they will meet. Okay, so we need to find time. So time is distance divided by speed. Distance divided by speed. Okay, now what is the distance between these two persons? What is the distance between these two persons? The first car and second car. What is the distance between these two cars? 800 kilometer. Okay. We are dealing with two speeds, right? We are dealing with two speeds. Then we need to find what speed? Average speed or relative speed? Average speed or relative speed? Relative speed. Opposite direction means what is the relative speed? S1 plus S2. S1 is 30 and S2 is 50. So what is the relative speed? 80 kilometer per hour. So 80 kilometer per hour. This means how many hours? This means how many hours? 10 hours. 10 hours. Okay. Yes. So A travel 10 hour, B travel 10 hour. At some point they used to meet. Okay. That means here this car travel for 30 km per hour for 10 hours now. What is the distance it can travel? What is the distance it can able to travel? It travel at a speed of 30 km per hour for 10 hours. So distance equal to speed into time. 30 into 10, it can travel 300 kilometer. So this car will travel 300 kilometer. Okay, and this car travel at 50 kilometer per hour and travels for 10 hours. 10 hours. So what is the distance traveled by this? Okay, so 500 kilometer. So that meeting incident happened at this point. The meeting incident happened at this point. Okay, and this is the first city and this is the second city. Are you clear? Now read the question and tell me the answer. Now read the question and tell me the answer. The distance of point from the first city where both cars meet. The distance of point from the first city where both cars meet. It's very good. Very good. From the first city it is 300 kilometer. If it is from the second city it is 500 kilometer. So here they are asking for from the first city. So the answer is 300 kilometer. The answer is 300 kilometer. Is it clear? Okay. Next one, 1 minute, sorry. Next, listen, I will explain one concept, problem on trains. Okay, one of the very easiest and no need to think about these things and all. Okay, one of the very easiest topic in time, speed, distance, but that first 10-15 minutes basic is very important. First 10 minutes basic is very important. Are you ready? Shall we start? the basic. Okay. Uh, Imagine that you people are traveling in a train. Imagine that you people are traveling in a train. Okay. And tell me, what are the objects can train will cross? What are the objects that train will cross? Trees, very good. Buildings, bridges, houses. Yes, tree, building, bridges, houses. Poles, rivers, very good. Poles, rivers. Field, yes, okay, fields. Stalls. Who are all in stalls? Man, right? Man. Yes, in a railway station, the man used to stand, right? Man. Railway station. In railway station, it used to cross platform. In railway station, it used to cross platform. Then, in railway station, it used to platform. It used to cross platform, and it used to cross standing train also, right? Standing train or hills. Okay, sometimes one train is crossing another running train, right? Sometime, if you are in a city, sometime if the normal passenger train going on, some express train will take a crossover. Okay, will cross it in the same direction, or sometimes two train will cross oppositely. Okay, not in the same track, parallel track. Okay, oppositely. Okay, and it will cross the running man, right? And we used to see in the movies, right, old movies and all. Okay, hero used to travel parallelly with the train in the bullet, or sometimes even in running also it's possible. Huh? Yes. Okay, so a train can travel man, pole, tree, platform, bridge, tunnel, standing train, running train, standing man, running man. Okay, so we now going to find time taken by the train to cross this object. We are going to find the time taken by train to cross these objects. Okay, so what we are going to find? Time taken. What we are going to find? Time taken. What is the general formula to find time taken? What is the general formula to find time taken? What is the general formula to find the time taken? And you know that, right? What is the formula to find time taken? As it is distance by speed. So what is the distance by speed? Now what is the time? Distance by speed. And we are going to use this single formula for this whole topic by adding little bit topics. With small arrangements. Okay, rearrangements. With small rearrangements, we are going to find this. Okay, first case, time taken by a train to cross. Time taken by a train to cross man or a tree or a pole. Time taken by a train to cross man or a tree or a pole. Okay, first object we will take train. Okay, train length. So for train, it have a length, we can take it as L1. For train, we have a speed, we take it as S1. Consider a man. Okay. Man will be standing like this. And train will be like this. If train have length, there is a logic. Man have a length, there is a logic. What about for others? What about others? Are you able to see the screen clearly? Yes, if for some students, if it is get clear, that means it's not problem from our side. Even though I will try. Wait. Okay, listen. Listen. So, when compared to train length, is man length is negligible? When compared to train length, is man length is negligible? Hey, listen, Ra. This is a man. It is a fat man, more fat than me. Okay, consider. He can be 1 meter broad, 1 meter, right? Maximum 1 meter. Maximum 1 meter. That's all right. But what is the length of the train? It may be 100 meters or 150 meters. So when compared to the length of the train, can we neglect the man length? Even pole length, because if it is a pole, it have a height but not the length. Okay, if it is in this position, pole have a length, but if it is in this position, okay, it don't have a length. Okay, so for men the length is 0. For a man the length is 0. What about the speed of the man, or what about the speed of the tree? What about the speed of the tree? Does it have any speed? The trees have any speed? Is tree is a moving object or a stationary object? It is a moving object, so it doesn't have any speed, so it is 0. Okay, yes. Hey, the train is, oh, it's very good. Tree will travel at a speed of 45 km per hour. Okay, yes, listen. Only one thing here, distance is length of the object. Listen carefully. Distance is length of the objects. Distance is length of the objects. Okay, so time is equal to distance by speed. So what are all the distance? Here it is L1, here it is 0, L1 plus 0, it is L1, speed it is S1. So time taken is equal to L1 by S1. Are you clear? So time taken is L1 by S1. Because man tree pole, this category don't have length, this category don't have speed. Only we need to consider the train length and the train speed. Yes? If you are clear, just give me a comment, one clear. Fast. Make it fast. This is the basic of all the formulas. Once if you are clear in this, then it is easy to find the remaining things. Okay. Okay, time taken to cross platform, bridge, tunnel, and standing train. Okay, take one object as an example. I am going to take platform as an example. Okay. Does platform have a length? Actually, platform will have more length than train. In general, platform must have more length than train. Okay. So it have a length L2. Does platform have a speed? No. Now are you able to tell what is the formula now? First I am expecting from you. Are you able to tell the formula? No, Gram. No. Find the distance. Distance is length of the object. here what are all the lengths? Here what are all the lengths? L1 and L2. So distance is L1 plus L2 divided by S1. In previous case, the length of the man is 0. That's why we take only the train length. Here, we need to take L1 plus L2. Okay, if you want the exact explanation, listen. Consider this is a platform. Consider this is a platform of length L2. Consider this is a platform of length L2 and this is a train L1. Okay, listen. I will explain it here. Sorry, I will explain it here. This is a platform of length L1, sorry L2, and this is a train of length L1. Okay, listen. If you consider this as a train, consider this as a train. So to cross the platform, it has to start from here. It has to start from here and it has to travel like this. Once it is fully crossed this point, then we can cross it is traveled. Okay. So to cross a platform, the train has to travel from here to here. The train has to travel from here to here. So this is L2 and this is train length. This is L2 and this is train length L1 and this is train length L1. So what is the distance traveled by the train? It is L2 plus L1. Are you clear now? So that's why we are telling time taken to cross the platform is distance traveled is L1 plus L2 and the speed of the train is S1. And the speed of the train is S1. Okay. Now, we go for the third case. Go for the third case. Time taken to cross running train. Time taken to cross running train. Okay, train 1, train 2. Here two trains are crossing, train 1 and train 2. And what about the length of the first train? We can take it as L1. And the speed of the first train as S1. Is the second train is a moving object or stationary object? Time taken to cross the running train. So these are all in the moving. Okay. So train will have a length L2. Does it have a speed? Does it have a speed? Yes, it have a speed because it is a running train. Yes. Okay. Now, if you are deal with two speeds, then what will be your next question? If you are deal with two speeds, then what will be your next question? When you are deal with two speeds, then what will be your next question? Yes, very good, Pranavi. Their direction. So next question has to be whether they are traveling in same direction or opposite direction. Yes, to find relative speed. So time is equal to what is the distance traveled? 2 length, right? So 2 length. So L1 plus L2. Same direction means what is the relative speed? Same direction means what is the relative speed? Same direction means what is the relative speed? S1 minus S2. S1 minus S2. Here T is equal to L1 plus L2 and it is opposite direction. So it is S1 plus S2. S1 plus S2. Are you clear? Okay. Next, to cross a running man. To cross a running man. Okay. Does man have a length? Does man have a length? Man have a length? No. So 0. Here man is running. So he is having speed. He is having speed. So if two speed, now next question, same direction or opposite direction? Same direction or opposite direction? Same direction or opposite direction? Okay. Now the time taken is, here it is L1. Distance is L1 divided by S1 minus S2. Here it is L1 divided by S1 plus S2. S1 plus S2. Now tell me, are you able to find all the 4 categories? Train and tree, train platform, train and running man. In train and tree, 1 length, 1 speed. Train and platform, 2 length, 1 speed. Train and train, 2 length, 2 speed. Train and man, 1 length, 2 speed. Okay, so we are going to use the same formula for all the problems, but we need to know how to convert the data, how to access the data. Okay, yes. Shall we go for the problem? Yeah. Kindly note the question. Kindly note the question. Listen, 320-meter long train is running at 72 kilometer per hour. How much time it will take to cross a platform of 180-meter long? Okay. Train is crossing which object? Platform. So can you tell me, train platform, how many length? Train platform, how many length? 2 length. How many speed? How many speed? How many speed? Only 1 speed. Platform doesn't have a speed. Platform is not a moving object. It's a stationary object. It won't get speed. Okay. 320 kilometer long train is running. Okay. So what is the formula? Then what is the time taken formula? 2 length, 1 speed. 2 length, 1 speed. What is the formula? It's very good. It is L1 plus L2 divided by S1. L1 plus L2 divided by S1. Okay, listen the question. 320-meter long train. Okay, the length of the train is 320 meter. Is running at a speed of 72 kilometer per hour, and it will take the cross the platform of 180 meter. Okay, platform is 180 meter. Okay, and the speed is 72. And the speed is 72. Okay, listen. Be clear in one thing. This distance, what is the unit of distance here? 320 and 180 and all. What is the unit of distance here? Meters. This is 320 meter, 180 meter. It's not kilometer. Huh? Listen the question. This is meter. Okay. To cross a platform, train will take time in seconds or in hours. To cross a platform, train will take time in hours or seconds. Oh, to cross one platform, it will take 4 hours, 5 hours. Huh? Within 10 to 15 seconds, it will cross. To cross a platform, it will take what was case 2 minutes. That's all. Okay, so seconds. Another way, time is going to be in seconds. If distance is in meter and time is in seconds, now your speed has to be in which unit? Your speed has to be in which units? Your speed has to be in which units? Meter per second. What is this? Meter per second. But here they are 72. They are giving in which unit? 72. They are giving it in which units? Which units per? Kilometer per hour. So now we need to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. How will you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second? Into 5 by 18. Into 5 by 18. Now go this 320 plus 180, 500 divided by, if you divide this, it is 4. 4 5s are 20. So this is cancel 50 divided by 2, 25 seconds. That's all answer. 25 seconds. Are you clear? Try this question. Try this question. Okay. Listen, this is another type. A train crosses a tree in 120 seconds, and when it crosses the platform in 190 seconds. Okay, here train is crossing how many objects? Here the train is crossing how many objects? 2 objects. One is tree, another one is platform. Okay, first write the formula for 2 cases. To cross a tree, time taken is 1 length, L1 by S1. To cross a platform, it is L1 plus L2 divided by S1, right? And these are 2 formulas. To cross a tree, it is L1 by S1. To cross a platform, it is L1 plus L2 divided by S1. Okay. Now, listen. A train crosses a tree in 120 seconds. A train crosses a tree in 120 seconds. So it is 120 Did they give the length of the train? Did they give the length of the train? No. So take it as L1. Did they give the speed of the train? No. So S1. From this, can you able to tell what is L1? From this equation, can you able to tell what is L1? Yes, 120 S1. 120 S1. Okay. Here, what is this time? What is this time? What is this time? Time taken to cross a platform, 190 seconds. Okay. What is L1 we got? What is L1 we got? It is 120 S1. 120 S1. What is L2? What is L2? 700 meter divided by S1. Okay. If came here now, 190 S1 equal to 120 plus 700. 120 S1 plus 700. Came here now, 70 S1 equal to 700. So S1 equal to 700 divided by 70. 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second. Sir, how you are telling 10 meter per second, sir? This 700 is meter, right? This 700 is meter. This 190, 120 are seconds. So it is meter per second. So S1 is equal to 10 meter per second. Okay. What is the question? What is the answer we need to find? They're asking speed or length. They're asking speed or length. Length. L1 they are asking. So L1 is equal to 120 S1. So 120 into 10, that is 1200 meter. 1200 meter. Yes, can you give me your acknowledgement? Are you people clear in this sum? Are you people clear in this sum? Okay. Listen. For tree, what is the distance travelled? L1, right? For tree, what is the distance travelled by train? L1. For platform, what is the distance travelled by train? This is distance, right? Okay. For to cross the tree, the distance travelled by train is L1. What is the distance travelled by platform by train to cross the platform? L1 plus L2. Shall we see one shortcut for this question? We take this much steps, right? Shall we see one shortcut for this one? Okay. What is the distance travelled by train? What is the distance travelled by train to cross the tree? Tell me, I already told this. I want to know. What is the distance travelled by the train to cross the tree? It is L1. Okay. What is the distance travelled by train to cross the platform? What is the distance travelled by the train to cross the platform? It is L1 plus L2. That means L1 plus L2. Okay. To travel L1 distance, what is the time taken by this train? To travel L1 distance, what is the time taken by this train? That is to cross the tree, what is the time taken by the train? Okay, from the question, see and tell me. 120 seconds. Super. To cross the platform, what is the time taken by train? To cross the 190. Listen. Hey, For L1 it is 120 seconds. For L1 it is 190 seconds. So in 190 seconds it will take 120 seconds to cross L1 itself. So what is the time taken to cross L2? This is same, right? So 120 goes here. What is the extra time? 70 seconds. Okay. What is this length? L2, what is this length? What is this length, Ba? Read the question and tell me. What is L2? What is L2? What is L2? Platform length. What is the length? 700 meter. What is the length? 700 meter. So listen. To cross L2, it takes 700 seconds. That means, 70 seconds. In 70 seconds, it goes 700 meter. Now, in 120 seconds, it will go how many meter? In 70 seconds, it will travel 700 meter. Now, 120 seconds, it will travel how many meter? 120 meter, 1200 meter. That's all. 70, 700, 120, 1200. That's all. Are you able to understand this? Main thing is the distance traveled. Here the distance traveled is L1. Here it is L1 plus L2. So for L1 it is 120 gone now. For L2 it is 70. So in 70 it is going 700 meter. For 120 it is 1200 meter. That's all. Okay. Last question I want to. Okay, basic question, very basic question. I will give you 1 minute time. I am expecting answer from your side. Okay, as fast. Try this question and give me the answer. Fast, 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 fast. Yes, yes. Solve yourself and give me the answer. I think you can. But this time I get the answer. By this time I will get the answer. Very good, Pranavi. Okay, here, what are the objects gets crossed? What are all the objects gets crossed? Two trains. Two trains. Okay, two trains means they are traveling in same direction or opposite direction. They are traveling in same direction or opposite direction. Two trains, they are traveling in same direction or opposite direction. Opposite. Yes, very good. Okay, two trains 300 meter and 400 meter long. run at a speed of 40 km per hour and 50 km per hour respectively in a direction on parallel tracks. Okay, so two trains, they are traveling in opposite direction. So L1 plus L2 divided by S1 plus S2. What are the length? 300 plus 400. Okay, what is the speed? 40 and 50. 40 plus 50, and these are all on kilometer per hour. So convert into meter per second. So 5 by 18. So 5 by 18. So 300 plus 400, it is 700 divided by 90 into 5 by 18. So if you divide by this, it is 5 times. Okay, so 700 divided by 25, so it is 28 seconds. So it is 28 seconds. One second, I will give you the next topic. Okay, I think on the day itself I gave the basics for average. Okay, as I think you know the first question. Find the average of all even numbers up to 100. Find the average of all even numbers up to 100. Find the average of all even natural numbers. You can take like this. Find the average of all even natural numbers up to 100. Find the average of all even natural numbers up to 100. Hey, all even natural numbers up to 100. Now it starts from natural numbers. I told natural numbers. It starts from no even numbers. Even natural numbers. Even natural numbers. What is the first even natural number? 2. So up to 100 na, it is 100. So from 2 to 100 they are asking average. From 2 to 100 they are asking average. So it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It goes on like this. It goes on like this. Is it AP or not? Is it arithmetic progression or not? Yes, it is arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression, what is the average? I told right, on the day, if the given sequence is AP, what is the average formula? If it is arithmetic progression, did I explain the arithmetic progression concept or not on that day? I think 3-4 days before we handled one full session, right? On quants topic. Yes, very good, Rupa. So if it is AP, average is first number plus last number divided by 2. Average is first number plus last number divided by 2. What is first number? 2. What is last number? 100 divided by 2. So it is 102 divided by 2, 51. That is 102 divided by 2, 51. Okay, try the second question. Try the second question. Fast, fast, fast. Try the second question. One second, pa. You try the second question. Okay, average of 7 consecutive even numbers. Okay, consecutive even numbers means what is the meaning of consecutive even numbers? What is the meaning of consecutive even numbers? Continuous even numbers, right? Consecutive even number means continuous even number. For example, it may be 48, 50, 52, 54. It goes on like this. Okay. If it is consecutive even numbers, if it is consecutive even numbers, okay, is it AP or not? Is it AP or not? AP means arithmetic progression. Okay, arithmetic progression means what is the average formula? First number plus last number divided by 2. Is that only formula I gave? First number plus last number divided by 2. Is that only formula I gave? Just remember, recall yourself and tell me, is it only formula I gave? If it is AP, average is equal to first number plus last number divided by 2. This is one formula. Or average is equal to middle number. I gave it right. Average is equal to middle number. Average is equal to middle number. Okay. Here, now see the question. Average of 7 consecutive even numbers. Consecutive even numbers means it is a AP. So average of 7 consecutive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 consecutive even number is 64. Okay, so this is AP, right? If this is AP, which number is middle number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 7 numbers, which number is the middle number? Fourth number. So whatever the number present in fourth position is the average. Whatever is the average, that is the fourth number. So what is the average they given? What is the average they given? 64. So this number is 64. Are you clear? So the number in the middle is average. So what is the average that would be in the middle? Okay. So 64 plus 2, it is 66, 68, 70. If it came like this, now it is 62, 60, 58. 60, 58. Okay, what is the least number they are asking? What is the least number in the sequence? What is the least number in the sequence? 56. 58. What is the least number in the sequence? 58. Okay, try this. Average age of the cricket team of 11 is 22 years. Average age of the cricket team of 11 is 22 years. Average age gets increased by 1 when the coach age is also included. What is the age of the coach? Average age of a cricket of 11 members. So how many members average they given? How many members average they given? 11 members. Okay, what is the average value? What is the average? 22. Okay. So listen. So 11 members average they given. What is 11 members average? 22. If they give number of terms and average, is it possible to find sum of n terms? Is it possible to find sum of n terms? If they give number of people 11 and average is 22, is it possible to find sum of n terms? Yes. What is the formula to find sum? N into average. What is the formula to find sum? N into average. So 11 into 22 is 242. 11 into 22 is 242. Okay. And what they told, if the coach age of the coach is added, if the age of the coach is included, if coach age is included, what will be the number of persons? If coach age is also included, what is the number of persons? 12. And the average increases by 1, right? Average increases by 1, so it is 23. And the average increases by 1, it is 23. Okay, what will be the sum now? 12 into 23. 12 into 23, it is 230 plus 24, 254. Sorry, 230 plus 46, 276. 276. Okay. So this is addition of 11 members and this is addition of 12 members. So what is the 12th member value? What is the 12th member value? It is 276 minus 242. So it is 4, it is 3. So what is the age of the coach? So what is the age of the coach? 34. So what is the age of the coach? 34. Okay. Is it clear? What happened? There is no response from your side? Yes. Okay. Because of network delay. Okay, try to get this answer. Yeah. I want to know, I am very curious and whether people are able to solve this one or not. Average salary of entire staff in office is 120 per month. Average salary of officer is 460. Of non-officer is 110. If the number of officer is 15, find the number of non-officers. Find the number of non-officers. We can solve this question by two methods. We can solve this question by two methods. Note down the question fastly. Note down the question fastly. Noted? Question noted? Okay, if you see, they gave average. They gave 3 average. Average salary of the entire staff in the office is 120. Average salary of the officer is 460. non-officer is 120. Are you able to see this average? 3 average. One is total average, another one is officer average, another one is non-officer average. Okay. What is officer average? Tell me fast. What is officer average? Officers average 460. Non-officers average 160. Okay. Listen. 110. Okay, listen. So, officers average is 460. And how many officers are there? How many officers are there? I pasted the question. Check if the number of officers is 15. Okay. Number of officers is 15. Okay, so 15 into 460. What is 15 into 460? That is sum. What is 15 into 460? Fast. 4,600 plus 2,300. So it is 0096. 6,900. 6,900. Okay. Now, what is the second category? Non-officers. What is the second category? Non-officers. Okay, what is the average salary of non-officers? It is 110. What is the average salary of non-officers? It is 110. Do you know how many non-officers were there in office? Do you know how many non-officers are there in office? Actually, that we need to find, right? From the question that we need to find. So take it as X. Take it as X. Okay. What is X then? 110X, right? What is the sum then? 110 into X, 110X. Clear? 15 members, average is 460, so 15 into 460, 6,900. X members, average is 110, so if you multiply, it is 110X. Correct? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Here they are talking about total average. They are talking about total average. Okay, what is the total members in the office? Officer is 15, non-officer is X. So what is the total member? 15 plus X. 15 plus X. So the total members in the office is 15 plus X. Okay. What is the overall average they given? What is the overall average they given? In question, I paste the question again. What is the overall average they given? 120. What is the overall average they given? 120. Okay. Now from this, how will you, what is the sum from here you can find? What is the sum from here you can find? 6,900 plus 120x, 110x, right? If you add these sum, it will become 6,900 plus 110. Okay, from this equation, how will you find n into average? It is 15 plus x into 120, right? Listen, Ra, this is n, this is average. From n and average, how will you find sum? If you multiply these two, it will give sum. Also, if you add these two, it will give sum. So it is 6,900 plus 110x. If you multiply 15 into 120, how much it is 15 into 120? 1,200, 1,800. 1,800 plus 120x equal to 6,900 plus 110x. If you bring 110x here, it will become 10x. If you go like that, 51,000. Okay, so x is equal to 510. So x is equal to 510. So how many officers? X is equal to 510 non-officers. X is equal to 510 non-officers. Listen, Ra, this is nothing but n into average. Keep that in your mind. So here it is n, here it is average. So it will become sum. This sum is equal to, if you add these two values, that's what. So if you add, you will get this. Okay. In a fast manner, I will explain the other method. It is very, very easy. Actually, the allocation method. Okay. What is non-officer salary pa? 110. What is officer's salary? 460. What is total average? What is total average? First. What is total average? 120. Yesterday we done this method, right? Are you people remember? Have people remember this? 460 minus 240, 340. 460, 460, right? 460 and minus 120, it is 340. 120 minus 110, it is 10. Okay. So what is this ratio? We can divide this by 10 now. It will become 1. It is 34. So it will become in the ratio 1 is to 34. Here how many officers was there? Here how many officers are there? 15. Okay, listen. 1 time is 15 now. Here it is 34 into 15, right? Here it is 34 into 15, right? 1 time is 15. Here it is 34 now. 34 into 15. 510. That's all answer. Okay, 110, 460 and mean value is 120. If you take this, it is 340. If you take this, it is 10. So 34 is to 1. And 1 time it is 15 now. Here it is 34 into 15. Yesterday I think we saw 4 or 5 problem like this. The same method. Okay. So average allocation mixes are all same. Okay. Listen. And I want to tell you one thing. Don't miss tomorrow class. Okay. Inform your students also. Inform your friends also. Tomorrow we are going to discuss 2 important topics. I think I already told. What is that important topic? Any idea? 2 important topic. Definitely we'll get a question from those 2 topics. Yes, data sufficiency is one of the topic. Data interpretation. Okay, data sufficiency and data interpretation. Data sufficiency and data interpretation. Okay, so these 2 topics we are going to discuss tomorrow. So don't miss tomorrow class. Okay. Yes, sir. I done with the training, sir. Host, sir, is there any feedback link?
No, sir, there is no any feedback today.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, all of you.